Well, well, well. Have you ever heard about the nurse who sprinted down the hospital corridor, only to find out the patient's emergency was a TV remote out of reach? Ah, the things they don't teach you in nursing school. Welcome to the quick guide on how to survive a day shift as a nurse. Buckle up, because it's going to be one wild ride. First up, always remember the golden rule. Caffeine is your best friend. Yes, that's right. Forget about your adorable Pomeranian waiting at home. Forget about your significant other. It's all about that sweet, life-giving nectar known as coffee. It's the magical elixir that transforms you from a sleep-deprived zombie into a super nurse capable of taking on the world, or at least the next 12 hours. Next, you might think that the stethoscope is your most important tool, but any seasoned nurse knows that the real MVP is, drumroll please, your trusty pen. Yes, that humble little writing device is your lifeline. Without it, you're like a sailor lost at sea, drifting aimlessly through an ocean of paperwork. So, guard it with your life. Hide it. Hoard it. Just don't, I repeat, don't lend it to the doctor. You'll never see it again. Now, here's a nugget of wisdom from a nurse who once spent an entire shift with her scrubs on backwards. Always check your uniform before you start your shift. I mean, unless you want to be the star of the hospital's next viral video, then by all means, go ahead. Ah, and then there's the matter of comfortable footwear. You see, nursing isn't just a profession. It's also an extreme sport. It involves running marathons down endless hallways, hurdling over medical equipment, and sometimes wrestling with that one patient who just won't take their medicine. So invest in a good pair of shoes. Your feet will thank you. Remember, the hospital is a jungle, and the nurses are the real kings and queens of this wilderness. You'll encounter all sorts of creatures, from the grumpy cat-like doctor to the overly enthusiastic medical student who's more like an eager puppy. Learn to speak their language, and you'll navigate your way just fine. And finally, always remember to laugh. Yes, even when the 100th patient rings their call bell, or when the printer jams for the 5th time that day. Because at the end of the day, laughter is the best medicine. It's the one thing that will keep you sane in the midst of chaos. So there you have it, folks, the unofficial survival guide to a day shift as a nurse. Just remember, coffee is king, pens are precious, check your scrubs, wear comfy shoes, learn to speak hospital, and always keep a sense of humor. And who knows, maybe one day, you'll be the one sharing funny anecdotes about your own wild adventures in the world of nursing. Until then, keep on surviving and keep on laughing. After all, they say laughter is the best medicine, and in this profession, we could all use a little more of it.